In this video, I will explain what I believe the image of the beast will be. The image of the beast is mentioned in Revelation chapter 13 verse 14 through 15. The false prophet in Revelation chapter 13 will tell the world to make an image of the beast, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. I made this picture after my friend told me about a dream she had of the image of the beast. It was a big gold head, and it talked. I believe the image of the beast will be a giant gold head, made of technology and full of knowledge. The big talking head in The Wizard of Oz represents the image of the beast, a big floating head, full of knowledge. The musician CeeLo Green wore a strange costume at the 2017 Grammy Awards. I believe his head represented the image of the beast. His gold head also represented the golden calf that Israel had made at Mount Sinai. See Exodus chapter 32. The image of the golden calf that Israel made in the wilderness was a foreshadowing of how in the future the rebellious of this world will make a gold image of the beast, bow down, and worship it. This big gold head at the Travis Scott Astro World Festival also represented the image of the beast. In 2021, 8 people died at the Travis Scott Astro World Festival from being crushed by the crowd, and 2 more died in the hospital the following days. This is a spiritual sign of how people will die if they worship the image of the beast. To worship the image of the beast is death. The Bible says, "If any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture, into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels, and in the presence of the Lamb, and the smoke of their torment ascendeth up for ever and ever. And they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever received the mark of his name." Revelation 14 verse 9 to 11. This representation of the image of the beast is from the movie I, Robot. This one comes from the movie Lawnmower Man. This one is from George Orwell's 1984. This one is from the kids' show Power Rangers. So, what will this big talking head do? Many things, I believe. One of those things will be to instruct the world how to fight God at the Battle of Armageddon, described in Revelation chapter 19 verse 19. "And I saw the beast, and the kings of the earth, and their armies, gathered together to make war against him that sat on the horse, and against his army." Revelation 19:19. One day, the world will actually attempt to fight God, with Satan as their leader. Another thing I believe the image of the beast will do is prepare the world to fight the army of alien locusts that God will send to this world, to punish this world for its wickedness. This army of alien locusts is described in the book of Joel, and I believe Satan is preparing people to fight this army by conditioning them through movies such as Independence Day and others. Those aliens in that movie actually represent God's army that he will send to punish this world.
Thousands of them. Millions of them. What the hell are they doing?
Looks like they're preparing an invasion.
"And the Lord shall utter his voice before his army. For his camp is very great, for he is strong that executeth his word. For the day of the Lord is great and very terrible, and who can abide it?" Joel 2:11. And just because God will use an evil army of aliens to punish the world, that doesn't mean God is evil. It only means he uses evil beings to do his will, to punish a sinful, rebellious world that refuses to obey him. A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. Yea, and nothing shall escape them. Like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble. As a strong people set in battle array, before their face the people shall be much pained, all faces shall gather blackness, and I will restore to you the years that the locust hath eaten, the cankerworm, and the caterpillar, and the palmerworm, my great army which I sent among you. Joel to verse 25. God is preparing an army of alien locusts to come and punish this world. And because Satan knows this is coming, I believe the image of the beast will prepare the world to battle this alien army, by giving the world instructions on how to fight it, by forming a huge robot prepared for battle. Now, the question is, will this alien army show up unexpected, wreak havoc on the earth and then leave? Then the image of the beast will prepare the world to fight them if they return. Or will the world fight the aliens upon their first visit? I don't know. Either way, I believe he is preparing the world for them. Satan is already subliminally programming people, through movies and cartoons, to fight aliens with robots. The cartoon Voltron is a prime example. A team of 5 come together, as one, forming a giant robot, to fight monsters. And Voltron and the Power Rangers have basically the same premise. I believe that the image of the beast will prepare the world to fight God's alien army.
In our obsession with antagonisms of the moment, we often forget how much unites all the members of humanity. Perhaps we need some outside universal threat to make us recognize this common bound. I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
And how will Satan cause this giant robot to come to life, so it can battle God's army? By elemental witchcraft, combining the 5 powers of earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. And the electricity of Satan makes the beast come to life.
Heart, go planet! By your powers combined, I am Captain Planet!
Captain Planet, he's our hero.
When the 5 powers combine, they summon Earth's greatest champion, Captain Planet.
This giant robot will be summoned through elemental witchcraft. When the 5 powers combine, and will come to life through Satan's lightning. This giant robot represents Goliath. He's called the champion. And there went out a champion, named Goliath. 1 Samuel 17 verse 4. That is what the Power Rangers is all about, forming a giant. It's called Saban's Power Rangers, because it means Satan's Power Rangers. And notice the lightning bolt. That lightning bolt makes the giant robot come to life. I beheld Satan as lightning fall from heaven. Luke 10:18. Satan will power up the machine when he falls from heaven. That machine is a big conglomeration of all the nations of the world coming together as one, forming a giant Frankenstein. A big corpse of different body parts, which are all the different people of the world sewn together as one, forming a monster. And electricity makes it come to life. This is why everything is going electric. And eventually even people. Lightning makes the beast come to life. The people of the world will become the body members of the beast when they let Satan electrify them through transhumanism. In the book of Daniel chapter 2, verse 38, God said Nebuchadnezzar is the head of gold. Nebuchadnezzar was a representation of the Antichrist. He is that gold head. And just as David struck Goliath in the head, God will strike down Satan's kingdom of iron and clay in the end days. He will strike down that giant robot of transhumanism, which is the feet of the statue that Nebuchadnezzar saw in a dream. And as the toes of the feet were part of iron and part of clay, and whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with clay. The feet of that image that King Nebuchadnezzar saw in a dream represent a kingdom of transhumanism in the end days that God is going to destroy. That giant robot will be a kingdom of transhumanism, when humans mix with the machine and become one with it. When they go into Satan's mouth, into the belly of the beast, into technology and virtual reality and merge their minds with it. In the movie Ready Player One, there was an image of Satan with his mouth open on the back of a mail truck. His mouth open symbolizes going into the belly of the beast. Inside the mail truck was a virtual reality station. Merging your mind with virtual reality will take you into the belly of the beast. They will become a part of that giant, trapped in cubes inside of him, inside their own individual cells inside of the beast. They will be trapped in hexagons, which symbolize cubes. This is why Goliath wore a coat of mail, which I believe was a bunch of hexagons. A hexagon is a 6, because it has 6 sides. Goliath was very much associated with the number 6, which are hexagons, which represent cubes, which are prison cells. And there went out a champion out of the camp, named Goliath, whose height was 6 cubits and a span, and his spear's head weighed 600 shekels of iron. 1 Samuel chapter 17. Not to mention, the giants in the Bible had 6 fingers. Those hexagons represent the prison cells that people will be trapped inside of when they become a part of the beast's body. And they will become a hive mind for Satan. This is why beehive cells are in the shape of hexagons. And it's why I believe the coat of mail on Goliath was made up of hexagons. They will become trapped in the cube when they eat the technology, which is symbolized by the apple. When they merge with virtual reality, they will become trapped in the cube, the game cube, in the giant, prepared to battle God's army. When they get swallowed into the belly of the beast, they will go inside the hexagons. That's why this dancer has hexagons all over him, as he flips in front of the mouth of the gold head, symbolizing going into the belly of the beast. Goliath is the pyramid of the New World Order. The image of the beast is the head and the capstone. The bricks of the pyramid are all the people of the world coming together as one, trapped in their individual cubes, making up that pyramid. That pyramid is the Tower of Babel. When the Israelites told Aaron to make them a golden calf to worship, Moses got angry, burned it, and put it in the water and made them drink it. By drinking the golden calf in the water, they became one with it. They became one with their idol. In the same way, whoever worships the image of the beast will become one with him. And since he will be technology, they will become one with technology. They will become trapped in it, in virtual reality, in a computer, in a video game, in the cube, trapped in hell.
I'm in. I'm in.
Get out of here. Simple combination.
Access denied. Access. Access.
I must find a way out.
Access.
I can't believe this. No, I must find a way out.
And the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever. And they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever received the mark of his name. Revelation 14:11. This is what I believe the image of the beast will be.